Hi everyone, it's Linda here from Banjo's Bead House, and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. This time we're taking a look inside our June 2026 Seed Bead Inspiration Box. So this month started off with a lovely green stone image as our inspiration jumping off prompt. And from there, I really drew out all of the lovely spotty texture in the picture, and that led me to discover Sesame Jasper, also known as Kiwi Jasper, and I had a lot of fun playing around with all of the textural color tones within that stone to develop this month's project. So, for this month's project, we worked on this fun little pendant. So, a double stone pendant with a wraparound and then more of the Jasper into a fun component rope. So, let's take a look at what was in the box. So, again, our inspiration graphic and inside our lovely box for this month. So, as you can see, it's a little bit of a big bag. So as always, you've got our little tease image and a hint as to the seed beads. On the back, you've got the full content list as well as a link to the project videos. We'll start off with the two elements that aren't in the bag. There is some teal faux suede and some 3mm felt because this is a bead embroidery project for this particular month. And let's take a look at all of the different beads which are inside it. We'll start with the kiwi slash sesame jasper. We have a rounded oval. We have, which I believe is a 13 by 18 and 18mm round. And this really interesting shape, which is actually domed, which is a 30 by 19 coffin shape, or also known as an octagon because it does have six sides. But it was a really fun, intriguing shape that I hadn't come across before. So I thought, why not play with that as well? So that was the focal stones that everyone got to choose between what they wanted to play with. Also in the box, we had some 10mm hematite as an option for some stone work as well. So let's get into the fun of what was in the box. So as I'm now sorting my way through. So you have in the 571, which is the dyed silver lined mint green AB. You have that in the 15, the 11, and the 8. So lots of that to play with. Also in the green, in a 435, which is an opaque teal luster. You also have the 15, the 11, and the 8. So again, lots of seed beads right there to be playing with. In just the 11, we have this 374, which is a turquoise lined, um, turquoise lined topaz luster. So this one's got lovely little glints of that gold topaz coming through the turquoise. So it's a fun little one just to throw in as something a little bit different, as opposed to these guys, which are very, very much just straight into that green family, which is the teal luster. And then you've got that dyed one, if my camera will actually focus, but it wants to focus on the desk, not what's going on. Okay, the last in the green bead for this particular box is the 4701. This is the frosted celadon, or opaque rainbow celadon. It's a glazed finish, so it's kind of matty. I love this one because it just has that lovely little bit textural element to it. And again, you have that in the 15, the 11, and the 8. Okay, then we get to the contrasty colors, which I've put in this box because of the Sesame Jasper. And this is the galvanized gray luster, which is 1865. And again, you've got that in the 11, the 15, and the 8. And the last of the seed beads in your box is the 451 gunmetal, which you have, I'm just trying to find all the pieces of, which you have in the three sizes as well. So across this one, you've actually got 5 seed bead sets that are in the 11, 5, and the 8. And there's only one that's an 11 only. So a really good stash box beyond, what you're going to be using in the actual project. So a really good comprehensive fun mix of greens in all sorts of sizes. The other things to help you out along the way in the particular project for this month is some assortment of some check beads. You've got some grey luster 6mm cabochons here. some chalk white grey luster, and then you've got some hematite kites, some paisley duos, as well as some check O beads. So just some little bits and pieces for part of everyone choosing their own adventure. And for the edging, we have some Toho gunmetal or metallic hematite demi rounds in a size 8. Um, Again, for the component element, we have some jet hematite mini gem duos. Um, and for fun, because we got to have some stone in here to go with everything, we have some rondelles in the Kiwi Jasper and a 4mm round. So lots of fun to play with as well. And the last element is just a little gunmetal toggle to finish it all off. So everyone could make their own little just Sesame Jasper, Kiwi Jasper pendant. So yeah, that is everything that was inside the 2026 Seed Bead Inspiration Box for June. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.